nervous. I'm so fucking nervous because we usually do the podcast in just a small studio in Burbank by ourselves.
He
and
really
now
is nervous.
I feel like you're the Nuremberg trial. Anybody familiar with the Nuremberg trials? That was good television back. No, there wasn't.
Todd, you can come up here, man.
No, we're going to give him a proper...
No, that's a superstar entrance, man. He waited.
Okay, we're going to give him a proper... I'm going to intro him, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, I don't like him. No, welcome everybody, please. Welcome everybody to PepTalks, a live version in the Comedy Store. Thank you so much for coming. I was kidding. I think you're a great crowd. Round of applause if you knew about this and you're here because you want to be. Okay. No, because I'm sure there's a couple of people who fucking wandered in.
Okay, round
the
of
comedy.
applause.
Just please let me. I don't even need Steve, but he's part of a program. Yes, please do. Please do. Hi, ladies. Hi, ladies. Round of applause if you just came in because you thought you were going to, like, a stand-up show.
Oh,
yeah.
That's so cool.
Well, thank you for coming, ladies. What it is, it's a live podcast, and I think you're really going to enjoy it. We hit on a lot of issues that I think are indigenous to your way of life.
Indigenous.
Way of life. And this is Steve Lolli, my co-host.
Oh,
Thank you, Steve.
Wow.
How are you? What's going on?
I'm excellent, man. I had an anxiety attack. I thought I was going to be late. So I was experiencing what you normally experience in the morning when you wake up.
Yes.
Serious, severe
anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, isn't LA like one of the big parts of like living here is like, holy shit, I have to get across town. And you're like, fuck. Like when you're driving yourself, you know what I mean? See, ladies, you wandered into the right place.
Uber.
They're like going, yes, thank God we're here at this podcast. And you guys, you got here, you weren't expecting this either, huh? Yeah. And you could leave at any time. You could leave it because you have that look like, I don't know about this. I don't know about this.
Legs crossed, hands crossed. He's arms crossed now. I shouldn't have been pointing this poor guy.
You look good, though, sir. What are you doing lately with your hair? Because your hair looks beautiful. It's got a sheen to it. I'm kidding.
He's talking to the woman next to you.
You look like Austin Pendleton. Do you know who that is? All right, you're terrible. Okay, there's no banner coming from you. You're dead weight in the crowd. Just like a stare. Like, Look, we have a guest today who is one of my favorite comedians, and he's just one of the best comedians, I think, working today. He has a Netflix special out, almost brand new. It's called Act Happy. He's got one of the most incredible podcasts out there, the Todd Glass Show. Is that the name of it, Todd?
Yes, Eddie, thank you.
Please welcome Todd Glass.
It was like he was reading an obituary.
By the way, I saw you know what, people don't even know maybe in the audience, you think, how many people wandered in? Some people are like, no, I think you have a Netflix special, In Ruins, right?
Yes, In Ruins.
The guy who directed it killed himself. Is that true? Steve Feinhardt, didn't he kill? No, someone told me Steve Feinhardt. Oh my God, he's right over there.
Oh, there he is. He's still alive.
Oh.
The director is still alive.
Steve Feinhardt is alive, everybody.
And Steve has gone on to direct other specials.
He's angry that I only mention, like I know he does all this stuff, but all I ever mention is the Bitter Buddha. Every time I introduce him to someone, I go, this is Steve Feinhardt, he directed Bitter Buddha. And he goes, I've done other stuff. He pulls me aside, like very abruptly. He's like, listen, you fuck. I don't care what you do in your private time, but around here, you mention my new credits. Hi.
Hi. So Todd, what is going on? Let's talk about Let's talk about everything. You know, a podcast is just a conversation. I know that when we're live, there's a pressure to be funny, you know? And I don't think we should be funny.
I don't either. It ruins everything.
It's all
I
fucked
watched
right
a
now.
strangling. I watched a and this is because I don't find any pressure to be funny. I watched a neighbor of mine be strangled through a window.
That's got to change your life forever.
North Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. That happened in North Hollywood.
I got to tell you, it felt good. Have you ever watched someone?
Well, the weird thing is, what if I thought this was a good way to bond with you? I went, and I have strangled somebody. That's crazy. Like, that's weird. Like, that we think like that.
Have you? Really?
No. Oh,
No,
shut
of
up.
course you're not. No, of course you're not. You're a law-abiding
law-abiding
citizen, right? Hey, have you seen The Purge? What happened? You just
There's
got
4
law.
of them.
No, I looked into
There's
the
4
Looks
purges.
like a nice group. I think they're settling in and having a good time. I think there's 2
Oh,
people.
they're
trying to
terrific.
figure
Those
out
2
what
are
the
not
fuck
even,
is
they
going on.
won't just
They're trying to figure out what's going
figure
on.
what's going on.
Isn't
Isn't that funny that we know that? See, other people would just do a podcast, and then on the way out, everyone would talk about it in the car. They go, I didn't know what that was. Other people are like, I knew it was a podcast. You usually talk about it once you leave. Let's be honest. There will be people that went, yeah, I just thought it was stand-up. I guess it's like a podcast. But anyway, other people are like, what was that? We're just talking about it before you can, and you're mad. That made no sense at all, but I had great rhythm.
What I love about this is Todd could do the whole podcast for us. We could just let him go. He's just a fucking animal.
Well, thank you very much. I think that was nice.
It is. And he's high, and I can't get high like
I
that.
didn't say who said I was
Hey,
high.
He's not high. Don't. Hey.
It's legal.
Hey, now I don't
It's
think that's
legal now.
good etiquette to reveal that Todd is high, even though it is legal. I think when someone gets high, it's still a private matter. Like
That's
these
'cause you
3
guys are
ladies.
older.
It's no
Please.
big deal. I don't care.
We're older. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
like
he's-
20.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
these
At
3
one point, it doesn't matter.
Hey, this is-
that 80-year-old, I'm only 60. No one gives a shit.
It's okay, man. But no, my point is I can't get high and I would just be staring at you guys the whole time. You know, I can't get high and do what other people who get high who are talented do.
I
which
can
is-
do this and smoke, to be honest, but I can't. I don't smoke during the day. I'm non-functioning. I would, so no, at day I'm like that. But at night I can do this.
Well, that makes me feel like you're mortal.
Thank
know,
you.
Like you are mortal.
You watch your mouth.
I'm bored.
Thank you.
No, what I wanted to say is that everybody, these 3 ladies are obviously high. They're so high. No, but what I think is funny is that being high is like, oh, everybody's so into it. Like, oh, it's so cool, to be high. But what if you walked into your surgeon's office, right, and you smelled weed? Would you, right? Like, let's say you're getting a colonoscopy. Have you had a? No, I'm serious. Colonoscopy. Round of applause if you've had a colonoscopy.
You know, that's a good applause. That means our audience is young. That's a good sign. Look, attractive young women have come to see you.
Have you had a colonoscopy?
No, I'm 40.
That's
All
when
right.
you get it.
That's what I'm saying. I can't relate to a lot of the shit you guys talk
Yeah,
about.
hey, by the way, you're so young if you keep reminding everybody.
I know.
I feel young.
I'm only 40. I haven't had a colonoscopy. Like that's going to up his... that guy's young. Hasn't even had a colonoscopy. Oh, really? Wow, he's a baby.
The podcast is starting to sing. It's starting to sing now. No, but I mean, do you walk into like 7-Elevens and go, hey, let me get a banana, the LA Times, a beef jerky, and by the way, like you address the entire 7-Eleven.
I don't eat meat, so there's no beef jerky.
Just please. And you see, he doesn't know how to improvise. You, an improviser, yes, and.
No, he had to let you know that
You
he
know
wasn't...
that, right?
Yeah, but I don't eat beef jerky.
I know, but it doesn't matter for
It
the
doesn't
bit.
matter.
It was
I'm just improvising.
That's like if you say to someone, fuck your mom, and they go, my mom died 2 weeks ago. Okay, it's not about your mom. It's a fake bit we're doing. You don't have to slow it down and ruin the night.
Thank you.
Okay, go on.
I'm trying to set up a bit about you going into the 7-Eleven, buying 3 disparate items.
Disparate. That's no cheating in podcasts.
Okay. I feel like you owe me an apology.
He said
We're not going to continue until you apologize.
I love you, Eddie. I'm sorry.
Okay, good. So are you the type of guy who goes into a 7-Eleven, gets a banana, an avocado?
The New York Times.
I wouldn't buy avocados at 7-Eleven. I'll tell you why. Because I'm kidding. I was doing what he was doing.
That's a no.
You thought I'd be that? Really? I'd be like a moron to do that for real.
By the way, a round of applause, folks, if you're afraid to go into 7-Elevens. There's a danger there, isn't there? Ladies, you didn't react to that at all.
Do you know there is that you mention it now that I think about it? And I'm the scaredest person in the world. Like
You're very afraid of
everything.
things?
Monsters,
Me too.
real people. It's just, you know.
By the way, folks, can you sense the podcast is starting to take off? Like it took a while. It took a while, and still a couple of people haven't bought into it. But it's.
So,
She's shaking her head.
but for some reason, when I go to a 7-Eleven, maybe it's because there's always something I want really bad, close, candy, and it's like, think about it, like on 3 feet
because
away
you smoke a lot of weed.
at night.
Yeah.
And so I know there's candy there. So for some reason, like I would never walk into a neighborhood that for sure. If it was not a 7-Eleven I was walking into, but I like walk past all this. There could be fighting in the right in the front way. I'll be like, hey, how you doing? I just walk in. You just mind your own business. No one gives you any shit, and you get your candy. So they're not. You're right. It does look a little shady outside some, but
What is the thing you crave most at 7-Eleven that draws
everything.
you? Really?
Lately I had a pizza and it was pretty good.
Oh fuck!
I know I never did that before. I thought that was like, no, you don't order it. You eat a piece and you're embarrassed. You don't get a pie.
You can't claim to be afraid of everything and eat the pizza at 7-Eleven.
I got it, brought it back to my house because I wanted it quick. I had 2, and they cut them up. People were like, this is good. I was like, I know, right? It's 7-Eleven. And I thought that could be a good ad for them, but...
No, but there are things in that 7-Eleven rotisserie thing that I look at and I go, is that from a land that you know what I mean? Like, is that from a far away? Is it edible? You know what I mean? Like, you ever see those things like just going around in a
hot
circle?
dogs.
Is that what they are?
You notice the hardest one to figure out, but I had to ask because it's not a sausage. It looks like it's something else that has like bumps all over it.
Yeah.
I'm like, what did they go? Oh, they're hamburgers. But the only way they can make hamburgers is if they roll around because that's how they cook everything. So they make a hamburger, but they shape it like a hot dog.
That's not a hamburger.
Well, I'm
No, I mean, I'm a stickler for shape. Aren't you? No, because if we start fucking around with shapes, we're all going to be disoriented. Right?
Oh, sure.
Right, Stevie?
I agree.
Next thing.
He's improvising better. That was a great yes and.
I'm learning.
So,
Yeah, no, but I think that if we fuck with shapes, like in other words, if a hot dog, let's say, is shaped like a star, you know? Like, let's say this one guy says, you know what, I'm going to do hot dogs as a star. And you walk into a 7-Eleven and you see a star going around the rotisserie, I think you possibly could fall over. Anybody lose their balance when they get disoriented by shapes being fucked up? Like, let's say cars, right? Let's say cars were just string in a couple of years. I'm sorry, folks.
Just let him go.
I have to tell you, I microdose on LSD, and it's starting to kick in.
Oh, when was your last
Remember
hit?
the one time I asked you to do this? Eddie will do any bit. That's what I love about him. Like, you just ask him to do it, he'll do it. He's not.
Well, I'm a creative artist.
He did say that. That sounded like.
What you folks do, you work in offices and, obviously you guys, all you ladies work in offices?
You just think everybody works.
Yeah, they just work in offices. They have pictures of their children.
We know what it's like. Like, we think everyone does things that we think. We know what it's like. You work at a rent-a-car place. I get it. We're like you. We all do the same shit, you know? You're on a pole sliding down. I get it. We're all just doing what we can do to make a buck. We're just like you people.
But go ahead. You were going to ask me to do something.
Oh, yeah. So, Eddie, we were at Montreal at the Comedy Festival. Not to name drop, but I did do a New Faces. So, all right. So I asked Eddie, I said, get in the van. Whatever you ask him, he'll do it, and he'll do it great. So he gets in the van. I said, sit in the back. and act like you're a guy that didn't smoke pot, but you want everyone to think you did. And everyone starts figuring it out. So, sure enough, everybody gets in the van. I go, is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? We turn the corner, and Eddie's like,
What did I say?
I'm so high, I can't believe it.
Well,
He doesn't remember.
no.
He goes, I can taste February, or something like that.
Well, that's the thing. I don't smoke anymore, but I still want to feel cool. So I'll just walk into a party, and I'll be like, God damn it, this weed has making me paranoid. But if I really were paranoid, really paranoid people never say shit. They just walk into the party and they're just like, oh God.
That's how you know he's faking it.
Right.
They slink into a corner.
Mushing together.
But I'm like the confident, anybody else like the confident paranoid guy? Like, there are people after me.
That's a great title. The Confident Paranoid is a great title for something. That may be your next special.
The confident paranoid
Yeah,
guy.
that's fucking awesome.
Yeah. God damn it, I'm afraid. Like just saying things like that. God damn it. Why the hell is everything shift-shaping?
Again, with the
Why? That's funny. He whispers lines to me, by
like
the
a
way.
fucking Senate hearing.
Wouldn't it be funny if I walked into a party and said, why am I so jealous of everybody? Because isn't that what happens, ladies, when you go to a party? Right?
That was the one I gave him, by the way, just to put it on the record. It was.
I know it was.
I know
Really?
what you're doing. It's like that movie idea you took from me.
Oh shit! What was that? Do
There's
you
nothing.
remember?
No, there was
It was about a guy
About a
whose
guy
only
whose
weakness,
only weakness-
his only weakness was
weakness,
kryptonite.
kryptonite.
Todd developed Superman.
And
Stan Lee
Stanley
took it.
took it. I used to do that for a living. I could repeat what people. It's boring. I don't. But I used to do it. That's what I used to do for a living.
How does one make a living?
I would
at
go
that?
to schools and kids would say stuff and I repeat it back real quick, whatever they could say.
Would
And
you,
it was weird, but there was like guys that would tour doing Simon Says too. Like they would just be good at it, so the school would hire them, and the kids would say stuff, and I say it right back at them. Now I'll tell you now, because there's a type of comedy I like, and there's a type of comedy I don't like. I think take people so far. I think it's more fun to let you know I didn't really do that. I know because there
I don't
was
like that either. Yeah.
no, there was 25% of the people who went, did he do that? Like I could see.
you
that
know
maybe.
what would be great if you did that as a substitute teacher?
That's a good idea. I'll
If
get my
you
teaching
just-
degree and have a ball.
Yeah, pass the C-best.
Well,
Right.
come on.
No, try to do it. Like if let's say I acted like I did do it, and you said, "Well, let me prove. Let's see how good you are. Let me see how good I could fake it that I have." Say whatever you want. I can repeat it back to you. It's crazy. I mean, you'll see. You'll be impressed. I mean, it's weird.
You just
Okay,
paralyzed him.
Okay. Fucking Godzilla.
Godzilla.
He came. You can't do shit. See.
I have to say,
By the way, isn't this like an annoying mime? Like there used to be mimes in front of the public library in New York City. Not to brag that I'm from New York.
always bragging.
And it's
always.
a cosmopolitan city, not like here. It's just a fucking suburb here, and people walk around going, where's Westwood?
They know where Westwood is, actually.
Where are you guys from? Never mind. They're
Not
they're
good.
too slow. They're too fucking slow.
Dennis.
That's all you had to say. Instead of looking.
It's okay. It just took too long, but it just took too long. It gets better with practice. I haven't mastered it yet, but
You're from Venice, Italy?
She has a 1973 Venice kind of beach girl look, doesn't she?
I don't know. I wasn't here in '73.
Todd?
I'm not. No.
That's
I'm gonna-
bad
I'm gonna-
improvising. You're
Well,
supposed to agree.
Well, no. The rules have changed. That's what I heard.
You changed them. By the way, folks, we have a bunch of sponsors on this show.
We have fans who listen to this shit.
Oh, you guys, yeah.
They know it.
Nice.
They're ready for that.
I want to do our first sponsor. It's Rue. Rue is our. Is that the sponsor? Rue Cheese.
Rue
yes.
Cheese, yeah.
And they're a great. They're a great sponsor, and they support us. As you know, money is tight. Everybody, you know that, right? From Venice, money is tight. Yes, I can tell you know it. Money's tight. The ruling class is trying to kill us.
God bless you.
The ruling class is basically killing the poor in this country. It's become a crime to be poor in this country, and thank God we have sponsors. Because half of the country's in poverty, and it's a horror show. We live in a third world country. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay, good improvising.
Good improvising. See that?
We live in a third world country. Now, round of applause if you agree with that.
We don't have a poor audience.
Not a political.
That's a good sign.
Not a political crowd. Anybody who's not political, by the way,
Go fuck yourselves.
Yeah.
You don't even have to be political to talk about what's going on. It's not political.
Yeah, that's true.
It's social. It's
That's
like
right.
human health. It's not.
It's human health.
You don't get to the political part of it. That's why people go,
That's
you shouldn't
true.
talk politics. You go,
You're better. You
don't have
right.
to discuss it. It's
I'm
not
bored.
politics. It's
just what's going on in humanity.
yeah. That's just.
That was beautiful, guys.
Well, thank
that
you.
was just.
So let me get
Shove
to
it
the
up
first.
your ass. Not you and them.
Let me get
not
to
even
the first.
you guys particularly.
What are you thinking? You thinking of getting a drink? Venice, you thinking of getting a drink? What are you thinking of getting? All right.
Don't
God
make her
damn it.
do
There's
that.
no
So-
banner.
such a
I've tried the
romantic-
banner with a couple
No
of
banner.
people, and it doesn't fucking work.
I would try over here. It's a little
Well,
better.
we're going to go there later.
She had an outburst at something he said. I didn't even understand it. It was great. So we got to go. Yeah, you did.
All right, Ruchis.
That was awesome.
And here's our first ad. These are written by Matt Rasamoto, and they're real ads. PepTalks does nothing if not promote a healthy lifestyle and the natural goodness of organic kangaroo cheese is a large part of our wholesome diet. Part of the difference in Rue cheese is the care in packaging. Each part of Rue's packaging is organic and biodegradable because sustainability is important to each of us. Rue cheese is very, very health conscious. Unlike other cheeses, Rue is carefully wrapped in a leather envelope made from responsibly farmed baby koalas. The label is tattooed into the living koala using ancient techniques handed down by an oral tradition and performed using a tool made from living human bone and excess scraps of labia donated by Andy Gibbs' personal collection. The ink is brewed from tears of infertile youths mixed with the ashes of dead Australian game show hosts. This is right up your alley, this Rue cheese stuff. If any, it is good, right? It comes in a leather envelope.
It comes in a leather envelope and really cool packaging, and it's really just a good, clean. I had the pepper jack. Holy shit!
Pepper jack kangaroo cheese. It's good.
It's really good. Real pepper jack, not that. No offense. That's,
Not that bullshit pepper jack.
You get it.
You get it. You're a good improviser.
Well, I mean, I think so. I did that.
I was part of an improv group called Crackers, and we spelt it. We spelt it Krackerz, and the Z kind of fell off the page.
That's funny.
Very-
it was tilted. It was tilted.
And we were all in red onesies. And we only played cruise ships that went from Honolulu to Western Samoa. It's good
It's
stuff,
nothing
right?
for. There's no.
No, they're tough.
You know,
They're-
you'll like this one in a few years.
No, I don't
You're gonna
wanna
get
p-
this. It's gonna take a little while, but you're gonna
There's
go.
no.
You know,
It's like, I can't believe you would be listening. And
Oh, good, you got
should
it.
I not pick? Should I just be?
Let me finish the Rue cheese ad.
they're gonna be pissed if you don't. So
If any part of this process was mishandled, the elders say it would unleash unspeakable evils into this world so horrific, the only escape is the sweet surrender of suicide. So, unlock the aboriginal secrets to happiness with the marsupial goodness of Rue cheese, a 5-time Dingo Award winner for chewability. So, Rue cheese. Thank you, Rue cheese.
you know, this is the first time, ladies and gentlemen, that we have had any of these commercials read aloud in front of an audience, and
That's
I
right.
think I realize what a great spokesman you are for these. You should really be getting endorsement deals for all these fucked up products that we have.
Oh, this roux cheese is something else. I mean, it really is. I mean, not that I want to take if you're going to get sponsored by them, but they are. I mean, this is just a good, clean, healthy cheese. It's delicious. It has nutrients, and I don't get a penny. I mean, I don't get a penny from them. No, I do. I get a little money from them.
If you're constipated and you eat the probiotic roux, you shit your pants immediately. So that fell
Eddie,
flat. That was no good.
Yes, Todd. Go ahead. Yes, please.
Do you want to do the? Remember, you said do bits. Like
Yeah.
How about? Will you do the one? I'll make pretend we're doing the podcast, and you're a waiter in the audience, and you're just telling way too much about yourself.
Should I go in the audience?
Yeah, and you take their order maybe, but you're like, and first you start off. I give you a little bit. Hey, buddy, you try, but then you just.
Now, what am I doing?
Well, there's two ways you could do it. One, I could have you complain a lot loud, or it's just you tell the customers too much about yourself as you're taking your order. Like they really. Okay.
Sir, what?
I'll just be up here for the. So anyway, I grew up in Philadelphia.
That's amazing.
And the thing about Philadelphia.
Gimlet? My mother used to drink gimlets.
So anyway, Hey, excuse me.
She left my father.
Hey, I don't mean to be a jerk, but we can hear you. We'll edit this out, but you're very loud.
This is a live show.
Well, but we're
I'm
also
just getting a drink order. I'm getting a drink order, and this gentleman seemed interested in wanting to know if what happened to my mother. What basically happened is that she left my father. By the way, the gimlet, you want extra lime juice? No, she left my father because he was violent. He was a violent guy, and he never let me flourish. Now, what's the problem up there?
Keep going. That was good.
I feel like Can I change it?
What did you get here, man? A what? American Mule.
What the
funny.
fuck is that?
I'm going home this Thanksgiving. Last Thanksgiving.
That's funny. You know my house burnt down? My house burnt down. I finally got enough money.
Dude, not to be. Hold on. We'll edit this out. I can't do the podcast. I mean, you're loud.
Wait a minute. She asked me what's going on. I'm
not disputing how you're waiting on the customers. I'm just saying you shouldn't probably be.
Folks, I'm here to take your orders, but I also want you to know
You're good.
I've had a rough life. I want to take your orders, but I've also had a lot of fucking shit go wrong.
You're good. You're
Okay. What would you like?
Anyway, here's what I wanted to do. We used to play this game, and it was good. You ever do taste the?
My sister never could find out who threw her off this horse.
That's an old guy.
She got a concussion being thrown off a horse, and the whole family was. Do you believe that, folks? By the way, anybody else get a bad tattoo, your buffalo wings will be right out. Anybody? All right.
Wow, I'm blackout. Blackout. Are you gonna eat all these chicken strips? I might in a minute.
Now, how about Todd? I
don't want to I'm too nervous. I don't think I got nervous for you. That's why I can't go watch improv troops. I'm too nervous for them. I'm too nervous. And let alone a friend. I can't go see a friend in improv. I get too nervous. Even if they're great, it's still, I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm nervous. I feel like horrible. The whole thing, I feel horrible.
Everybody has anxiety.
Even if it's great,
I'm
nervous for them. Yell out a song. They're like, boom, boom. I'm like, oh, fuck. What if they can't rhyme it? So I get nervous for them. That's true. So I don't go to improv.
Well, how about you go in the audience and you're a disgruntled. Here's
doesn't
what
wanna
Todd's
do
going to
it,
do.
man.
Here's what Todd's going to do. Todd is a disgruntled customer. You're from Altadena, and you just this isn't what you expect.
I can't do it.
Why?
Because once it's in my head, like that's why I don't do good on auditions. Like jump up and down on the bed. I'm like, I can't.
Do you want me to do it?
I get caught in my own head. Like if it bred from out of, like if it just happened, I could do it. But once go do it, and then I'm like, I get all nervous and I can't do it.
Eddie wants to do it
That's
anyway.
why I don't do anything on television because I'm hard. I don't want to go audition.
Fuck no, I don't want to
right.
be the guy.
Why is he so negative?
I'm going to be a guy in the audience who lives in Altadena, and he's just like, what the fuck is going on?
And thank
Come on,
you.
Todd. Come
I
on.
love watching. It's fun to watch the. Don't. He lives in Altadena. I love it.
Now just start the podcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I ask you one question?
Talk about Russian intelligence hacking.
All right, hold on there. So anyway, we have a few things we wanted to talk about today, and nothing too. Here, were you in town when I can't think of fake?
Yeah,
things
I
to
was.
talk
I
about.
was here.
That's all you gotta
I was
do.
here
That's-
when it
I got-
happened. It's okay.
Yeah, I
No.
thought you'd come in quicker.
From Altadena.
Hold on, sir. Can somebody? Anyway.
Yeah.
All right. No, hold on.
I came all the way from Altadena.
Hold on. Is somebody here for this guy?
I thought I was going to see Joe Rogan.
Joe. Hold on.
Yeah, no,
Joe.
Rogan.
Yes, he does.
He's got a popular podcast.
You're in the wrong room, sir.
Hold on. Joe Rogan does perform here, but not at this show.
But this is the show they put me in.
Sometimes they make mistakes.
Do you know my wife is kept alive in a vat of blue liquid?
Well, sir.
No, I'm just asking
How would I
you.
know that?
No, I'm asking you. And I'm sorry, folks. I am sorry. I know they were talking about traffic school.
All right, sir. You're gonna have to seriously. Hold on. Just take a seat and enjoy the show. You're good.
Is that my wife? She's kept alive.
Oh, there's some notes
Do you
going
know
on.
that my wife still flirts with other people? She's in a fucking vat of blue liquid. And if a delivery guy comes over, I will still see her flirting.
All right. Well,
So I come to the comedy
to forget about your
Yeah.
problem.
and try to see, and sorry, I know they were talking about traffic school, but I've come to see Joe Rogan, who, he just takes my mind off of
You listen to his podcast?
I just love podcasts that are 4 or 5 hours long.
All right. Well, mine's that long too. So.
You know, because I have all the time in the world. And if a podcast is under 5 hours, I'm like, fuck you. Fuck you. I like a
Well, listen. Here's all I'm asking you. Hey, we have to do our podcast, but I love that you're
Yeah,
here.
man.
apologize to
Well,
the
you don't have to. You don't
No.
even owe them an
I am
apology.
so sorry.
No, sir. You don't owe them an apology.
No, it's
You owe us an apology.
It's just that I'm on edge. If anybody's been to Altadena, it is a scary fucking place.
What do you do up there?
Fuck you. I don't gotta answer you. What is this? Pride. Right? Oh, what do you do up there? Oh, let me give you my whole life on a fucking platter.
Well, all right.
Is there any hope for your wife, sir?
Are you trying to fuck her? Are you trying to fuck my wife?
Is she attractive?
She's beautiful. She's beautiful, and that blue liquid brings out her beautiful.
You should put this on your Christmas album. This story.
He's not mocking you.
I'm not. No. Look.
Make out.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm a carburetor. I'm a vape repairman. I repair vapes in Altadena. All the hipsters come up to me. I have a little storefront with that double-plated glass because of robberies, and they slip their vape pens in, and I play pornography behind me on a loop. Because pornography is the only thing that keeps me.
All right. So anyway, listen up. So I'm at the DMV, and I know everyone's dealt with the DMV.
Pornography is the greatest thing for a man my age with my type of relationships. Because
How old are you, sir?
I'm 31. I'm kidding. I'm 32. Never give your age in Hollywood.
You're from Altadena.
By the way, if you get a chance, and this is neither hither nor thither, who were a great vaudeville team, But if you get a chance,
I'm going to ask you this. I'm going to let you finish, sir.
Yeah, you're
I'm
going
to let
too
you
far
finish,
now.
but then will you let us finish our podcast? And I'll give you I'll give you some minutes.
The last
Just take,
word.
this is the last thing I want to say. If you get a chance, please see Sharp Objects. What a terrific tour de force for Amy Adams. And I don't get a penny from that. Yeah, I just think Amy Adams really hits her stride in Sharp Objects. And by the way, I have to keep all sharp objects away from my wife, which is why I like that show. Because
It's okay.
all right, that's all right. No, it didn't. I thought it ended. If we had a band, they'd play right. Ba-dum bum, ba-dum bum.
Why don't you read an ad? We got another.
It's time for an ad.
Another sponsor. Another one of our sponsors, Steve.
Man, this is one of this is a new sponsor we have never had before.
These are written by
thank
our
you,
producer,
Matt Rasamoto, and their real
Matt
sponsor.
Rasamoto.
Yes.
Amazing, brilliant guy. Love Apathy. Have we had Love Apathy before?
I'm
Have
not
you used
sure.
Love Apathy?
Yeah, good. Read,
Love
read, read.
Apathy is the first dating app that unlocks the secret of a long and healthy relationship, concrete indifference. Love Apathy's advanced machine learning artificial intelligence Love-O-Meter technologically pairs you with a non-specific and
Hold it.
forgettable
Can you start
partner.
again? Because I feel like you're fucking it up. Do you
Do
know
you
what I
wanna
mean?
do
Like
it?
that?
Do you
No, no,
wanna
no,
do-
no. But the
No, because
rhythm of
nobody
it.
was laughing.
The rhythm of it is off. Go ahead.
Love Apathy. It's the first dating app that unlocks the secret of a long and healthy relationship. Concrete indifference. Love Apathy's advanced machine learning artificial intelligence Love-O-Meter technologically pairs you with a non-specific and forgettable partner that you will feel completely neutral towards. Other apps waste time with minor details like photos, age, and gender, but Love Apathy creates a deeper matrix of true and lasting love with questions like, do I care if this person sees me poop? Are they going to make a big deal about the number of medications I take? Is this a person who will be unfazed by the amount of animal pornography I watch? Will I have to fake my own death so I can get out of meeting their horrible college friends? If you answered meh to all those questions, true love is waiting for you. And Love Apathy. Find that special someone who makes you say, I want to fuck them,
No,
but I don't
wouldn't.
exactly.
No, you're wrong. You did it wrong.
That was Freudian. I wouldn't fuck them, but but I don't exactly want to stab them either.
Okay, now I'm going to read it. All right, here's still Love Apathy. And by the way, Love Apathy, a great sponsor. They are they're an app. And you know, you're a great pitchman.
Thank you.
No, I mean, you really.
I think you're right. I think I'm very good.
Has anyone called you a corporate whore?
Wow, no. I
Okay,
wish.
good. Because you could be a good one.
Thank you. Are you hitting on me? That was a little funnier than you all.
Here's
did.
how I would do it.
And you all know it. That's why you're all like, he's fucking right, isn't he? So that was one time. One time, if there's any to prove, you could pick it up a little.
Can
as a
you
crowd.
imagine, Eddie?
Don't be mad at me. I didn't say you're all being horrible. I'm saying you could pick it up a little bit.
I agree.
He said, "Are you?" It was so silly, so stupid. If you were listening and you weren't thinking about your day and you really were here, and he says the meanest thing, and I go, "Oh, are you hitting on me?" It'd get more than it got. I've been doing this for a long time.
I agree.
You want us to be scared of you? That's what scared performers are not great. Okay.
It's on you.
We're not mad at you. We want to do good, but I think you know we do this. We do these all the
three
time.
people.
When they're not reacting right, this guy with the orange shirt, he's the only one, and I
Yes,
don't even know.
I
his
love
name.
this
That's right,
guy.
but he's not
You
laughing
three,
out loud.
you three, you're good. It's not about you as soul. No, you probably have wonderful, sweet souls, but you are not invested.
No, they're not.
No,
They're
that's why
not.
they don't care when you ask
She's
them where they're
about to
from.
crack,
There's no
though.
hurry.
She's
They're
got
like,
it.
oh well, you
She's
mean
right
where
on the
she
edge.
lives or
Venice
where she
is
lives?
not a big
I'll
laugher.
fucking make up a city. Well, I didn't know because they don't care. If they like saw you and you were a singer and you went and pointed to them, they'd be like, oh fuck, they'd be all invested. They're like, we're here in the front, I guess.
Eddie,
Yeah.
sing it, Eddie.
I'm gonna just
Feel
do
better.
the Love Apathy thing. By the way, I've been singing on the podcast a lot lately. Do you like to sing?
I do. I wish I could sing better.
You're kind of a Sinatra guy. What's
I
that?
never thought of it that way.
Ooh, nice.
Wow.
They're
Something
investing.
in the way she moves me. I think I could sing just short verses.
What I like to sing about is the real mundane stuff, but in a beautiful way. Like, I found a button on the floor. Like, you know, a whole song about something so incredibly
Bullshit.
Yeah. Like, that button was covered in dust. And I wiped it off and I said to my wife, guess what I found?
A yellow button. Well, yeah, they say, you know, songs just get more and more real. So eventually it will be all songs about buttons.
That was way funnier than you gave him credit for.
No, I think they were right not to laugh a lot on that.
They were right about that one?
Yeah,
No,
sometimes you got to give them credit for knowing when something.
The mic drop.
The mic drop.
You know
it's
the
not
mic
so
drop
great.
after the button song. I'm just giving you a tag.
I just want to read the Love Apathy thing.
let's not interrupt it.
The way it should have been read.
So professional.
Love Apathy is the first dating app that unlocks the secret of a long and healthy relationship: concrete indifference. Love Apathy's advanced machine learning artificial intelligence love-o-meter technology pairs you with a non-specific and forgettable partner that you will feel completely neutral towards. Other apps waste time with minor details like photos, age, and gender. Love Apathy creates a deeper matrix of true and lasting love with questions like, do I care if this person sees me poop? You know what? It's not getting any better. I
got to tell you, though.
I feel like Steve did a better job than me.
No.
You're
right. They didn't, but you're right.
That. Wow.
You did do a better job.
He
you
did.
did. No, you did.
Oh, I did.
Well,
but they already heard
ass-kissing motherfucker.
Why? What's he going to get me?
Because you're wrong.
What's he going to get
didn't
me?
do better.
I will get you.
What's
he
he
had
going to
the
get me?
proper instinct to stop while
what's
he was
gonna
ahead.
get me? I'm going to keep asking you. What's he going to get me?
I don't know.
Shoes.
Well,
I'll get you shoes.
What
He's going to get you roux cheese. Free roux cheese.
No, yours was better, seriously.
Thank you.
Is there anything you want to? Is there anything you want to talk about at all? Anything going on? Good. You're going to Montreal. Todd's going to the Just for Laughs.
Well, I don't mean to brag.
Montreal Comedy Festival.
Well,
hey, I love those comedy. Now, do you love like hanging out with all these different
comics?
comics?
Hanging out with the comics is
the best, right?
It's absurd. It's so much fun. It's overload. Like last year, I said I got just the type of high I have to wait till late at night to get, and Steve Fine Arts, who created you, is what he says. But anyway, that's what he says. I don't know. I know you don't like that, but that's not. Don't get that in the way of the story. That's what he says. So he goes, "What do you want to do?" I go, "I want to just be high around Eddie Pepitone."
Oh, that's right.
Half an hour later, I was sitting outside on a bench.
And I don't smoke that much. I hardly
You
ever
don't smoke.
I don't. But check this out.
Steve Fine Arts comes over. Steve got with him, and he goes like this: "Look what I got you," right? And I was so excited. And then so Eddie sat down, he smoked, which rarely, like never, and I was laughing so hard I was fucking punching people. And then every time Eddie made me laugh, Steve Fine Arts, because he brought him, would do this. So Eddie would make me laugh really hard, and Steve would do this, like sort of taking credit for it. Eddie would make me laugh, he'd go. Like, yeah, I brought him. Yeah, it's sort of.
And let me tell you something. You saw how funny I was as the Altadena heckler. When I get high, the amount of humor that comes out of me is fucking illegal, basically. It wouldn't be, I mean, federally, probably FEMA would say, stop it. Stop being so goddamn funny.
It's really I've never seen you high.
Yeah. Now you get high once in a while. Do you get super funny as well?
No, I get the opposite. I get paranoid and I get quiet and I just.
Why would you want to get high then? That's why
don't
I
want to get high.
That's why I stopped because I would get high, take one puff. This is why I stopped. I would take one puff, and my first thought would be, why didn't I love my mother more? Instead of like, oh, let's go see a movie.
And that's how you get. That's how you get funny, thinking that?
No, I'm saying that's why I stopped.
Oh, that's why
because
you stopped?
I would get.
You had really serious panic attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when I get high, the only reason I'm getting high is because I'm with a girl, and I think maybe if I get high with her, I might get some pussy. That's the only reason.
That makes you a very likable guy. I just think, that kind of shows your vulnerability to everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
By the way, wouldn't it be funny if you said
dude,
that
if I can get my dick sucked. I don't care. How about Coke? I'd fucking do coke if someone's gonna suck it. And you gotta do what you gotta do if you want your dick sucked.
Let me tell you.
If I want my dick sucked, I'm gonna have to do a drug I don't like. How else am I gonna get my dick sucked? No, for any of you people that think I said something wrong. Okay, if a guy wants his dick sucked, how are you gonna do it unless you do a narcotic you don't want? You fucking tell me, and then I'll shut up, all right?
The only fucking reason I do mescaline is to get my knob polished. I do ayahuasca so I can get my ass eaten out.
What the fuck is ayahuasca?
It's some like native plant root that, makes you think you're, a frog or
Supposedly
something.
crazy. Supposedly really cool. Mice.
Let me tell you something. The reason I do PCP
Is to get my balls rubbed. How else am I gonna? Hey, I'll smoke a little pot if it's gonna get my dick sucked.
Wouldn't it be a funny commercial?
He doesn't even
I
make
love
it
how
not
you
even
guys-
sexual. It's
you
like
guys-
she's sucking it. Like
It
it's,
has to be
could
a
beef
Queen's
jerky
mechanic,
or something.
you know?
Just suck it.
It
Suck
has
it.
to be the voice.
Suck it. You sound like it's not sound pretty.
Wouldn't this be funny? Do you remember the old commercials? I don't know if you guys are old enough, but they used to do, "This is your mind on drugs," and it'd be 2 eggs. Imagine if it was because of this, it'd be, "This is your mind on drugs, 2 eggs." No. This is your mind without drugs, and this is your mind on drugs, and it's just eggs getting their dick sucked, like just eggs getting sucked off. By the way, that is a niche porn. That is a niche porn site, watching eggs get blowjob. Have you seen that one?
I saw a little piece of it.
It's called.
I don't know.
It's
I wanna-
called yolk
yes
porn.
and.
Yolk porn. Yeah.
How about yes and?
Yes, and.
No, that should be an improv troupe. Yes, in an emergency, it's yes and, right?
Yes.
What about if you're like, yes and, but I can't think of anything?
That's like the worst improv group in the world. Hello. Hello, we're Red Buttons.
We're.
And we need a suggestion. Like improv groups always ask for suggestions. We need a suggestion of where you would find a button. And people yell out, "Under a couch! Under a couch!"
At the mall! At the mall! At the mall! A button! You would find a button at the mall!
Okay, sir. Okay, at the mall. Thank you.
Button at the mall!
All right, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Even at a store!
No, sir. Sir.
Find a button in a store! Any store! A CVS!
Sir.
So you're walking the audience.
So, sir.
People are leaving.
Sir. So.
The other guy with you! Lose him!
Wait a minute.
I'm a button salesman from Altadena!
Wait a minute. Are you from Altadena, sir?
Yes, I am. That other guy was from Altadena. That's what I should shut up. I'm sorry.
Okay, so, sir, we're going to take your suggestion. A button at, where did you say? In a mall, right?
Can I go specifically with a Walgreens at a specific one?
Yes, sir. You
A
can.
specific Walgreens? Where is the Walgreens?
The one on, it's Pico and Fairfax.
That isn't in Altadena. You're
not.
full of shit.
Yeah, he's bullshitting.
Altadena, you would have to say something like La Crescenta Road.
Holy shit! You really do know Altadena.
That's all. See, that's where I fizzled out.
Oh, God.
It's fun to be able to stop. That's why I couldn't be in an improv troupe. They can't stop.
Oh, they have to keep going.
I was done. I'm like,
Hey, ladies, the show's up here. No, but you ever see an improv group like they're like they get a location. Yeah, you could talk. I'm kidding. They get a location like Fishing Village, and they stay with me. They get a location like Fishing Village.
It's not working. It's okay.
I never liked them.
That's.
They were horrible.
No, but now they opened up for the people who like us.
Where are they going?
The guy who's laughing.
Where
Out
are
of
they
turn.
going? Where are you going?
Come back later.
They're going up into the grid. Now they're getting there. Okay.
Come back later.
Bye, ladies. Thank you very much.
They're
if it
not
makes you
coming
feel
back.
better.
Thank you.
They were sweet when they left. You could tell.
Oh.
They were like,
They meant well. They really
yeah.
gave
By
it
the
a
way,
try.
folks, they were a nightmare.
Yes.
They really were.
They were.
They
It changes
really-
everything.
It was like looking at fucking like Mount Rushmore. Am I right? Like
Like, there were certain things I didn't judge them on because I thought, what if you walked into something? I was trying to be fair.
Right.
It's like weird. What are they talking? I don't even know what it is. But then when I would wait till we're talking about something that's pretty relatable for everybody, just talking about a topic, nothing. Just
nothing.
When I'm sitting here punching the fucking wall, I'm supposed to accept that that's the range of, but you know what? People are people. Oh, I thought it was them.
Oh, thank you guys.
Oh, give them a big round of applause, everybody.
What an upgrade this is.
You better be fucking better than the last people.
That's a good way to welcome them.
Just kidding.
No,
I
thought
thought the same thing. Sometimes that happens at a comedy club. They weren't angry. They weren't mean. They're not engaged, and it started to make me mean. So somebody was going to get mean, and it was going to be me. But that's all. That they weren't engaged. And
by the way, one of the things that's been on my mind is, I live in the Valley. Does anybody else live in the Valley? Round of applause. Isn't it really? You don't live in the Valley? Where do you live?
Altadena, Pasadena.
Altadena.
He missed your bit, guys. He missed the bit.
You like Altadena?
He likes it.
I find it's hot as fuck, though, right? Like, I'm a cool weather guy. So are you, aren't you?
Who chooses? I get it for the school district. I get it. There's a home you couldn't, that you could afford there. The rent is cheaper. But how about people that choose to live in that fucking heat? That means, hey, where's tranquility? 6 minutes that way. You go, it's not worth it. I'll just wait. Where's the most fucking best temperature in the world? If you could have one place, where's the best temperature in the fucking planet? That's 6 minutes that way. It doesn't appeal to me.
I know.
There's people like that. They could live anywhere they fucking want. They're going to live where it's 20 degrees hotter. Fuck them, and they're full of shit.
Sorry.
I'm kidding. They should live wherever makes them happy. I get it. But something's going on. Something's fishy.
I know.
It's like people that won't admit that Magic Mountain's far away. They try to get other people to live up there. Just admit it. You go, it's further than you think, but the school districts are good, and, we have a house, and we're happy. You don't have to lie to everybody. Oh, yeah, it's 20 minutes. No, it isn't. You're fucking full of shit. Stop with that. You're sick in your head. You tell everybody that. Yeah, at night I'm right up there trying to get in town 2 hours for an audition. I'd stay at the thing.
Well, what I can say, what I get paranoid about is that the fact that Southern California has so many fucking wildfires now, right? Like, just an incredible amount of wildfires. Yet people still keep coming to Southern California, and I'm wondering, are they coming here so they learn how to gather their valuables in 5 minutes? Like, Margaret, let's move to a place where we can learn how to gather important papers in under 30 seconds. Is that what they're fucking doing? Margaret, let's move to a place where we can learn how to corral 7 animals in under a minute and a half. Because you see, right, when I'm watching the news, not to brag, I have that kind of lifestyle. I watch the news in boxer shorts with vegan ice cream. Anybody else watch horrible news with ice cream and you're just like, you want it to get worse? I'll tell you something. My best days were when the Thai cave boys were trapped. And I loved it. I loved it because it was dramatic. And that's all I care about in the news. Give me drama. Right? But every time they brought out a Thai cave boy, my heart sank. You know what I mean? Because I knew pretty soon
there was nothing going to left.
There was going to be nothing in that cave.
That's right.
But emptiness, which is what I feel inside. Do you know what I mean? So why can't we, if there's enough money, pool our money to trap people?
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Some people are shaking their head.
No, I think what you're saying is
I'm
not
kidding.
wrong
They take
at all.
me seriously.
What you get into,
you know what I mean.
I think so does everybody probably. I think it oddly one of those things that's weird, but it unites people. Everyone's rooting for somebody. So in this weird, twisted way, people are like, you just picture people like all the store, all types of people watching it. They all get out, and it's good news.
Baby, 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 baby. Like the way people get excited about this shit. Baby, the Thai cave boys, they're being taken out. Right? Like, did you get into it? You live in Culver City-ish?
Yeah.
How was Culver City? Was it on edge about the Thai cave?
It was like it was bigger than the Lakers. It's not basketball season, but yeah, it was exciting.
I don't think. How about you people? Did you watch? Were you like? Do you know what I mean at all? I know. I thought you.
No,
I think it's 50-50, but
some
I think
people are like that with Thai cave boys, and then there's people. people.
Some people are like that with Thai cave boys.
I didn't mean to point at Todd. Todd, that had nothing to do with you.
It's like when people are over your house and there's a thunderstorm. And the bridge goes out. It doesn't really happen, but the fantasy.
The what goes out?
The bridge went out. You ain't getting out of here.
The
You're
bridge?
Like,
The bridge.
Yeah, and you'd be
Well, how does
like,
the bridge go out?
Europe.
You're staying somewhere and the bridge goes. Yeah, you've seen it in movies, but in real life, it would be fun as an adult. Like you're at some friend's house. Everyone's like, "What the? We can't get out of here. You guys are gonna have to sleep over." And you're like,
How does a bridge go out? What do you
Fucking
mean?
flood.
Oh, a
The
flood.
bridge
Okay.
went out. Somebody comes running up the street. The bridge went out.
Plug it back in. Plug the bridge back in. That's what I would say.
It's a fucking Lego.
Plug it in. I need to get home. Tomorrow I have an important audition. I have an important audition for the middle.
For Superior Donuts.
Superior, that's off the air now.
Are those where's that at? Superior Donuts.
They're all over the
That's
fucking...
at Pico and La
Yeah.
Crescenta.
Yeah.
They're good, right?
Where that Walgreens
No, it was a
supposed to
television
be.
show that didn't last, because it was a typical sitcom, you know.
You know
like,
what? You got to do what you got to do.
Thai Cave Boys would be a great show. That
Why?
would be
Why
a
do you, Thai
great-
Cave Boy? Why did you add? What are you adding?
I just think Thai Cave Boys is a great title for an alternative band or a movie. Well, they probably will have their own movie, right?
Yes,
Like with
it's
starring
gonna
all
be.
white people.
I am already up. I am already up for one of the divers, and it's called. I'm the fat diver that can't get through because, like the passages were very narrow, and they want to make it, really.
Right.
I'm the diver who dies. I should give it away, but I can't. I'm like, I can't get through this fucking passage.
Can I make a suggestion? So what if in the movie there's a close-up of you because you're lodged in there, and then the camera's right at your face, and all you do is you're stuck, and you're also yelling at everybody, complaining about life. Not, please help me. You're angry. The bubbles are coming out, and it's a close-up of your face. And here's what.
God damn it! Why did I fucking sign up to be a diver? And why are these fucking kids stuck in this cave? That fucking coach, doesn't he know it's monsoon season? Fuck. My cell is ringing. God. Shit. Shit, it's the wife. Let me see if I can.
And just at that moment we hear Oompa Loompa Doompa Dee Doom. What do you get when you guzzle down sweets? Eating as much as an elephant eats.
What is that from?
Ooh, Willy Wonka.
Willy
the
Wonka.
Chocolate
Okay.
Factory.
I never saw Willy Wonka.
There's a fat kid that gets stuck in a fucking pipe. Fuck you for not laughing at that.
He said hey, asshole. He said he never saw it. He never saw it.
We're, ge-
How could he have never seen it?
we're getting bigger laughs when we attack the audience. I think that's the way to go. Except this guy. He doesn't fucking budge. This fucking Silicon Valley looking motherfucker right there. Musk.
I never watched children's movies. As a matter of fact, I think people who like Frozen are scumbags. I really do. Like, if you ever hear someone likes Frozen and they're not a child, just fucking don't invite them over or anything. You know what I mean? Like, people who like Frozen who aren't kids are just, they're not right.
I love the confused
What's the
look
matter?
on
Did you
Todd's-
like-
He
Now you-
liked it.
Now this is
He
the...
liked
No.
it. He loved it.
I don't know if I do or not because I don't know what it is. I know it's a it was
No,
a
but
movie,
you had a
right?
very
Because I was trying
serious
to think if I ever
look.
saw it. Frozen. What's it about?
Fuck you.
Oh, he's fucking around.
No, it's
he
just-
knows.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Can you tell them what's it about? I
It's
don't
about a
I've heard it.
princess
I
who
knew-
is frozen and wakes up. I never saw it, but I know.
Oh no, I never. I've heard
Right?
of it.
Am I wrong about
I
that?
heard the movie, of course. You can't not
Let's talk
really
about
live on this
cartoons
planet
for a
and not
second,
heard it,
though.
but I never saw it.
Let's-
Well, you never not saw anything? Why do I always come at you people? But you all looked at me like you couldn't believe, how could you have never seen it? And then if I ask you that question, you're like, of course, we haven't not seen a lot of things. So this is the one that I haven't. Why can't you all change your faces and make them look more like, yeah, that's normal. Not everybody sees everything. Instead, you're all like, I don't think he's telling the truth. Maybe you're not. Maybe
By the way, they are redoing Taxi Driver, but it's not gonna
Animated?
It's not going to be as dramatic because it's a driverless car, and it has no it has no oomph to it. Like it's just a driverless car, and it's saying things in that automated voice like, I am going to clean the streets. I'm going to get all the detritus off the streets. By the way, these driverless cars, what kind of movie would Driving Miss Daisy have been? With the driverless fucking car. What kind of movie?
Driving Miss Daisy and her friend? I don't know.
You know, you're a great guest, but sometimes...
No, nobody understood it, but they still laughed. That's a fucking
I think
genius.
they did
Is
because
it?
they need another person.
He's brilliant. Because it had the rhythm. It worked because it
You're
had
right.
rhythm, but I didn't understand what the fuck it meant.
Okay, you said Driving Miss Daisy wouldn't be good because you won't have the guy up front that talks to her, right? What was his name? Whatever.
But she hasn't got a friend?
It was Morgan.
Okay,
Was it Morgan Freeman?
Okay, so Morgan Freeman's not there because it's a driverless car.
By the way, he's sleeping with his goddamn grandchild.
Stop.
Morgan Freeman. Have you heard about that? Step-grandchild. Thank you. I'm the only one. Me and this woman are the only one up on the Me Too movement.
No, that's some Chinatown shit. That's some fucking Chinatown shit.
No, that's Jack Nicholson. All right.
So I think I made sense. I actually do. So if there's no the driver, because they were like, how are you gonna have what happened to Driving Miss Daisy if there was an automated car? So you don't have that there. So I said Driving Miss Daisy
And her friend.
and her friend, because then she needs to talk to somebody.
See?
Oh, I know I'm making sense.
No,
Maybe,
you didn't, but it was funny because people fucking laughed at it.
Well, they should have laughed.
I'm sorry, folks. Let me read the last. We have one more ad. We have one more sponsor, and this is the Chatsworth Actors Guild.
You always find a great moment for an ad, Eddie. I gotta say.
These guys have really.
I gotta say it too, and we're not just saying it.
Here we go, the Chatsworth Actors Guild. The Chatsworth Actors Guild is a home for the young, nubile acting talent of the San Gabriel Valley since 1986. If you can peel a banana without using your hands, acting might be the career for you. CAG has helped many a hungry young star get incredible once-in-a-lifetime roles like Random Stranger, babysitter/cheerleader type, Gardener number 2, mouth at the other end of hole. No, they're a good organization. And the Chatsworth, and written by Matt Rasamoto, these are real ads. For more information, come to the CAG office where Eaton Avenue ends at the abandoned puppy mill just before the flaming wall of shopping carts. Slide a headshot and a valid driver's license into the cracked window of the 1995 Chevy Lumina, and when the panel door opens, you're in show business. Remember, acting is 1% talent, 98% being on time, and 1% wearing a rubber gorilla mask while rotating slowly in a basket as naked Germans scream philosophy at you. Chatsworth Actors Guild.
Wow.
Matt Rasamoto writes some very funny commercials.
Mr.
and-
Matthew Rasamono, ladies and gentlemen. Like if he was in a band. Matthew Rasamono, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Well, we're ending. We're near the end, and what we always do, we always have a segment. Have you seen anything funny on the street? And
lately?
Should I sing the theme song?
Oh man, please do.
Okay.
Can we do it
This
together?
is Have you seen anything funny on the street? Theme song. Have you seen anything funny on this God-forsaken street? There's cars, there's people, there's garbage, there's murders, there's funny shit, you know, there's gotta, and it goes on. So I'll start with you, Steve, before we get to our esteemed guests, and thank you, Todd, for being here tonight.
Thank you. I always, and my guest appearance on podcasts, I have a little thing I do, if you don't mind. If you want, at the end, you could tell me if there's 2 things I could have done to be a better guest.
Should I? We'll think of 2 things that you could have done.
You can email it to me. Well, I don't want to embarrass you in front of me. Just email them to me. Not the way I was going to go with it originally, but I didn't want to get in the way of this.
Now, is it okay if I email you right away, like in the parking? Like,
Yes.
I'm not going to wait till I get home.
Sooner
Because
the
some
better.
things jump out at me. You know what I mean? Okay.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. Especially, thank you
Such
for
short notice.
Well, it's Friday the 13th. Does anybody know the history of Friday the 13th? How that started? No, either do I. Now, actually, I do. It's a French king. I think it was Philip IV who had the Knights of Templar killed. They had garnered a lot of power. You know what? Since we live in a post-literate society, you fucks have no idea if I'm telling the truth or not.
Nobody would know that, even in a literate
I'm the
society.
only one who reads. I sit in North Hollywood reading Crime and Punishment during the day.
His life is punishment.
While you people watch People's Court. God, that's a horrible show, isn't it? Or Judge Judy or all that shit where anybody else watch, like, let's say you're home and you're watching People's Court and like two people from the lower classes are bitching because, you know, this guy sold her a washing machine that didn't work and you're watching it and you just want to blow your brains out after 5 minutes of it. Like you're just like, what happened to my life that I'm watching People's Court at 3 PM, like, and you're just rotating a gun playing Russian roulette, watching People's Court. Anybody else try to kill themselves at the fountain at the Grove?
I know you're taking it to a close, but it's hard for me not to bring this up because it's so much. I maybe it's a guilty pleasure. I like watching Judge Judy. I won't run home to watch it, but if it's on the if it's something on the YouTube, if it says 10 best Judge Judys, I fucking watch it.
What is it about Judge
I'll tell you why. I like to watch people being told. Look, it's been on a long time, but that they look, even though they don't have to pay for it, they care. They're not that good of actors. And some of the other judge shows, my perception is, some of them you can tell they're actors, but on that one, people want to be right, and when they're told they're wrong, I love fucking watching that. It's this will explain it better. Like when I watch again, Dr. Phil, okay, you don't have to love everything about him, but every so often somebody brings somebody on the show, and then calmly and clinically is told, no, you're the problem, and they fucking can't fucking believe it. They're like, what? We called you. Yeah, well, tough shit, And then they break it down, and they've never had anyone slowly put it up on the board, and I fucking love that shit. Judge Judy. Yeah, shut up. You know what? I love that she says, close your mouth. That's what I feel like when people are in the audience, and they're in the first row. I can tell when someone wants to.
That's why.
That's why she says it, because I see a guy in the first row like this. He thinks he's going to heckle. Close your mouth. And that's what she says. Close your mouth. What are you waiting to talk for? I'm like, yeah, that's right. And they forget. They think it's a court. They listen. They could run up and hit her.
Every comedian has an inner Judge Judy, I believe.
Yeah, have you ever said that aloud before? Because that was a beautifully composed homage to Judge Judy. I don't think anybody's ever said it. See, go ahead. Yeah, give him a...
Thank you.
That's a Judge Judy applause, wasn't it?
It's fun to watch. I didn't say someone be demeaned or someone be cursed at. It's not that. It's just saying it to them they're freaked. People, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, no one ever told you the truth. And comedians do that with hecklers sometimes. When you unload, you're like, this is what everybody's thinking about you, and I say it. And then
that's why the audience goes fucking apeshit.
They go apeshit.
Because they've been waiting for that one person to be totally defiled
That's
publicly.
why if someone's bothering me in the crowd, I make the whole crowd dislike. I don't like to do this at all anymore, but I just like to ignore it. Now I'm better at it. But I used to try to make if I was going to lay into someone, I had to make them hate the whole crowd. The whole crowd had to hate them, because otherwise, if it's just for talking, people go, it's wrong, but is it that wrong? And if I'm screaming, so I would say, you know who this person is? Not you, but I would say, this is the person, if you're a carpenter, they'd hire you and they wouldn't want to pay you. They're not against me. They're everything, and they're just out there. And then the crowd's like, yeah, fuck, this person is that bad. I go, that's right, I'm not going to let this person bother you anymore. Get her the fuck out of here.
You've had 3 or 4 people who've been lynched at your shows, right?
But now I ignore it better, because that's the way to handle it.
Okay.
Where did those... Okay, go ahead. It's over.
So we do this segment called Have You Seen Anything Funny on the Street? And Steve, have you seen anything funny on the street this week?
No.
Oh. All right. I think that's hard to believe because... I
saw something funny on the street last week. Can't
what was
expect
that?
me to fucking...
Oh, did you already talk about that?
Yeah, remember? No.
Now, I know, have you seen, and actually L.A. is tougher than New York because New York is a lot of going on the street, but in L.A. everybody's in their fucking cars. Maybe this segment should be, have you seen anything funny in a car? Oh, you do? Okay, let's see. Have you seen anything funny in the street? In the street.
Thank you. On the street?
In the street, on the street.
So I think this counts. So I was in New York, and I had nothing to do, which is fun as an adult because you can obviously just do whatever you want. I leaned against a tree in the shade. It was the most busiest intersection in New York City. It's near the tunnel. I figured out why after 2 days. I'm like, oh, no wonder. People don't. And nobody gives a shit. Like, there was a guy directing traffic. Everyone knows. And I just stood there. I got a sandwich under a tree and watched just policemen.
What were you watching?
Just the cops going, move your car to the right, move your car to the right. There's nowhere to fucking go. And I'm just eating my sandwich. I'm like, this is fucking crazy. The cop gets out of his car. He's like, what the fuck? And then he's like, shit. So then people they know they're not cops. They figured out. They give them as much gear as they can to make people fear them a little, but the people look for the gun.
It would have been funny if the cops saw you and went, hey, wise guy with the sandwich, watching this, getting a kick out of it.
Move to the
Is this
right.
funny? You think gridlock is funny? You fuck. So anyway, then they know they're not cops, so the traffic people I'm talking about will stop people. They're not going that way. But if there's free cars just pass them, they're like, fuck you, and they pass. One guy gets out of the car. It's probably a fake badge. Gets out of the car because he wants to go right, and the traffic cop won't let him go right after like 5 minutes. He gets out of the car, walks up to the traffic guy, the guy that's acting like a cop. He opens his wallet. I saw it. I was like 20 feet away. He had a badge. It could have been fake. And he goes, "What do you fucking want me to do?" To the guy acting like the cop. He walked back so defeated, like usually people are probably scared. He was like, he walks up, he goes, "I want to go to the right." He goes, "I don't fucking know." He's like, and he got in his car, and I did that for about 25 minutes, and it was just great.
That is good stuff.
It's not that funny. Oh, you said
No, that is funny. That is
Thank
funny.
you. Thank you. Of course it is.
Yeah, and I did not see anything funny on this street either. So, Todd, do you want to promote anything? Go ahead, promote
Just
something.
my Netflix special on Netflix, I guess.
And it's called?
It's called Act Happy. I have a clip, actually. No, I don't.
Act Happy on Netflix. Todd Glass, Steve?
Yeah.
Any upcoming gigs for you?
Yeah, well, it's a ways away, but in October 19th and 20th, there'll be the Madhouse Comedy Club in San Diego. And today, this is just kind of cool homage to you, my friend. I got invited to Milwaukee, D.C., to like 3 different people.
Wait a minute. Milwaukee,
the lady,
D.C.?
D.C. Comedy Club called me, sent me a message that invited me. They didn't tell me what the money is, so I don't know if it's going to happen. But yeah, the point is I'm getting invited places. I never got invited, probably because I'm on this fucking podcast.
Great.
So that's what. And the lady from Santa Barbara called me. She said we should go up there, but again, I don't know what she's paying, but we could talk about that.
That's a funny way to promote stuff, isn't it? Like, I don't know. I'm going to this club, and I don't know if they're gonna fucking pay me anything. Imagine you're like promoting
I don't know
stuff.
if I'll go. I might pull back.
Or you're promoting your Netflix special, like, these motherfuckers don't give residuals on Netflix.
Oh, by the way,
How do you know
they
that?
do comedy at the Meltdown now, behind the Meltdown. They
Oh,
have, like,
Howard
the
Kramer?
Yeah, so I'm going to be doing that. I don't know. Fuck, I called him like 3 times. He doesn't call me back, so I don't fucking know if
See?
I'm going to do it.
See? Same shit. Same shit.
I'm kidding.
No, he was making
doing a
fun
bit.
of how
Fuck you.
Of course I'm doing a bit.
And
I'll kill myself if that wasn't a bit. Right out there in front of everybody. And I'll let Steve Fine Arts film it.
Oh, he's a great director,
That's right.
and
He'd get
he's
it nice.
responsible
Sure.
for me.
He invented
And
you.
also,
He's responsible for
if you want to see me, folks, here in LA, I am here regularly at the Comedy Store, not doing the podcast, but doing stand-up. I'm in the original room, main room, and I'm really incredible live. This isn't a good, way to see me. Just chatting. This is a horrible way to see me. But when I am up doing stand-up,
Alone.
it is an incredible tapestry I weave. I talk about the dissolution of our society while being self-deprecating, so you don't think I'm an elitist. It's an amazing tour de force. So please come see me here at the Comedy Store. And also I don't know if anyone's going to Amsterdam, but I am going to be headlining Toomler's August 8, 9, and 10 in Amsterdam if you happen to be in Amsterdam. And I'll also be in Austin, Texas, the 27th, headlining a festival called the Altercation Comedy Festival, September 27th in Austin. You have any road gate? You're
I'm
going Dress for
remortgaging
Celeste?
my. Oh, I thought it was.
Thank you guys. How about a big round of applause for you for coming out? Todd Glass, Steve Lolli. I'm Eddie Pepitone. Good night, everybody.